folks, this is Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and everybody's been asking me for updates on our incident yesterday in downtown Ottawa, where there was a radical extremist who shot and killed a soldier guarding the War Memorial in downtown Ottawa. I've written this down because I don't want to get off track, because I've tried to say it how I felt, and I just kept tripping over my own anger. I kept tripping over my tongue in anger. So I'm going to read this to you because it is important to me to tell you how I feel, okay? All of my friends and family who were stuck in Ottawa on lockdown yesterday made it home safe and sound. Thank you for asking. Some not making it home till after midnight. But by now, many of you heard about the tragic shooting of Canadian Forces officer Nathan Cirillo, who was guarding the National War Memorial in downtown Ottawa. This happened yesterday, October 22nd, 2014. The gunman, who does not deserve to have his name spoken aloud, then proceeded to hijack a cabinet minister's car and drive it to the pedestrian entrance of the center block of the Parliament building, where he was shot and killed by House of Commons Sergeant-at-Arms Kevin Vickers. There was another incident last week in Montreal where a radical extremist, again, ran down two military officers in the street with a vehicle, killing one. They say the incidents are not connected. Well, I'm going to say these guys may have not been personally connected, but they were connected by one thing: radical extremism. Okay? Now, folks, you can read all about this online and in the paper, so I'm not going to go into details. I will post some links to the articles in the description box below this video. What I want to talk about now is how this happened. First of all, how many people know that the soldier guarding the War Memorial was guarding it with an unloaded gun? It may have been loaded, but it was loaded with blanks. And the video footage, to which I have posted a link below, and I really strongly encourage you to watch this, okay, shows people running away from the assailant at the memorial. He then brandishes the same rifle that he shot Nathan Cirillo with at the driver of a cabinet minister's car, takes the car and drives it right up to the doors of the pedestrian entrance to the center block where caucus and our Prime Minister was in session. After shots were fired, he was killed, but at one point, our Prime Minister had nothing and no one between him and the shooter except a wooden door. Why? Why was he not stopped after shooting the soldier? Why did people run away? Now you may be saying, well, of course you would run away from a madman brandishing a loaded firearm. Why? Why would you run away? Because we do not have concealed carry permits. People ran because no one had any means to stop him. Not even the poor soldier who was guarding the War Memorial with a gun loaded with blanks. This is the very reason why we need to revamp our gun laws. If we had concealed carry permits, at least one person would have been able to stop that madman before he even got back into his car. The soldier may still have been alive had his gun had live ammunition. Here in Canada, gun laws are strict, and that's a good thing. We need to take gun safety courses and apply for permits that can take months just to own a hunting weapon. Handgun owners need to go through a much more rigorous process. Extra courses in gun handling, safety, and legal regulations and background checks that can take up to a year. After which, they are only allowed to carry their gun to and from a range by special permit, and only allowed to possess the handgun if they have a membership at a firing range, which is the only place they're allowed to use it. If the proper safety courses and legal protocols are followed, why is this person not allowed to have that gun to protect themselves and those around them? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead saying, when you criminalize guns, then only the criminals will have them. Take care and God bless.